I see you're tatted up, homie.
Wait, no, now you're too far.
What side you repping?
What's that?
What side you repping?
Fucking sober talks.
Hey!
Oh shit, dog. I got fucking arrested.
Hey, Nick, can I borrow those handcuffs?
Hey. Yo! Wait, what'd you say, Dad?
Nothing.
How's your day going?
You fucking weirdo. Okay, give me 1 second.
Oh no, Mr. Officer.
Hello.
Oh no, somebody big and strong doesn't come behind me. I hope nobody swallows this key right now.
I'll hold it, because you guys are going to lose it.
Devin, talking to your mic.
Hello?
Keep going.
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 Hello?
Well, just go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, check it. Yeah,
Keep going.
what?
Keep going.
Yeah. Yo, his palm spaghetti.
You're good.
Hello. Arms weak.
I'm gonna open up with that. You're lucky.
Knees are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom,
Yo,
spaghetti.
his palm spaghetti, knees weak, arm spaghetti. There's vomit on the spaghetti already. Mom spaghetti. He's
Say, I'm begging you to go.
but on the surface he lives
Keep going, I
calm
can't hear you.
spaghetti.
Devin,
to drop
shut the
bomb,
fuck up,
but he
Devin.
keeps
Devin.
on spaghetti. Hey, you know what's funny?
What?
We went to the mall to buy like rings, and we were at the fake stand. And I was like, dude.
Hey, $3 ain't fake, bro.
I told Devin because I saw somebody from the corner of my eye like looking at us. And I was like, dude, I swear to God, if we get like, recognized while I'm buying fake jewelry right now, I'd be so mad.
No fucking way.
5 seconds later, hey guys. I was like, no.
Did that thought actually cross your mind? Like, yo, I'm buying fake jewelry right now?
Yeah, I told him. I was like, dude, if anybody comes up to me right now, I'd be so like embarrassed.
What would you do? What would you do if they like came up to you and they were like, yo, like,
That's what I thought they were gonna say.
don't you have money? What did they say? Like, don't you have money like that?
No. So you can hold $5. spare change.
Hey, who do you think you would actually be able to like survive in prison?
I think I could survive in prison. Actually, I don't know.
You're pretty good looking, dude.
Yeah, you'd probably be targeted.
I think I could.
I think, Christine, I think you could too.
I'll just play nice with most people, I think.
You can't play nice in prison, dude. You either the big boss or you getting fucked. It's one of the two.
Then I'll get fucked.
Actually, is that how it works with girls in
I
women's
don't really
prison?
know, to be honest.
How does that work in like women's prison?
I think they just find like lovers in there.
But like,
What?
what do you?
Did you watch Orange is the New Black?
I fucking love
No,
that
but I
show.
watched like 60 Days in
Oh, you
Black.
know Spooky?
60 days.
What?
60 Days. You know how
60
they go,
days
they
in.
go undercover and stuff?
Yeah.
Like they
I've
show like
heard
the
of that
real
show.
part of like prison or jail because it's not prison.
Do you guys think I'd be able to survive?
Do you have allergies or no?
Why would me having allergies have?
Do you have asthma?
There's a lot of penis in the jail.
Asthma? You got asthma?
I do have asthma.
Yeah, you're not cutting it, man.
Damn. Okay. I feel like I could be like the ultimate human if I didn't have asthma or a peanut allergy.
We'll never know.
I mean, I guess you got a point.
Yeah, God is fair.
I guess
You
got
could
a
be
point.
Superman, but you're being held back by peanuts.
Penis? Penis?
Imagine if you could eat.
What's up, guys? So, our close friends Woo Talk and Jeremy actually hooked us up with this amazing Korean drink called Nectar Hard Seltzer. I fucking hate hard seltzers, if I'm being honest, but this, I would come in.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'd still drink it.
You would?
Give a little swig or two.
Adds a little bit more flavor. But yeah, they come in lychee. They got green pear. They got Asian pear, mandarin, guava.
Zuzu.
Oh, yuzu. I think that's lemon though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guava. But yeah, I don't know exactly. They don't have it like in every liquor store. But if you guys see it, it's called Nectar. Definitely give it a try. It's worth it. Like it's fucking gas. Like it's really gas. And it's like what? How much alcohol?
4.7%.
4.7%. It's good, guys. Trust me. I would take that over beer. Maybe. I'm not too sure.
I would.
Yeah, because you hate beer.
Yeah.
Have you ever gotten beer drunk?
Yeah.
How do you like getting beer drunk?
Beer drink
I
is
don't
so
like
fun.
Really?
It gets me to like
Bloated.
bloated and like spinny.
Yeah, I get super spinny off beer. I'm just like, whoa. Have I ever been beer drunk with you guys?
I don't know.
Wait.
Beer drunk? Nah, because we don't really be at places like at the river. You get beer drunk.
Oh, the river is fucking wild.
Like if you're playing pong out there, fuck.
in like 120-degree weather.
Yeah, because it's hot too. It's even worse.
wild.
Why didn't we go to the river this summer? That was
I would not be able to handle it at the river. That's way too
No, the
hot.
water feels amazing.
Nah,
Yeah.
dude, I would burn alive. My eczema would kill me.
Wear a wetsuit.
Well, you're in the water all day.
A wetsuit?
Yeah, we just wear like those rash guards, the long sleeve ones.
How would that protect me from the heat?
It's going bubble wrap.
It protects you from the sun like directly.
Oh, is that what they're made for? I thought it was just so
Yes.
that when you're boogie board, you don't scratch up your tummy.
That too.
Oh, your little tummy. Does it
A
hurt?
little bitch boy, huh?
Hey, I used to wear a fucking rash guard. Okay, that hurts my feelings.
Oh, does your little tummy hurt from a little rash?
Oh my
you
God,
got?
please stop.
Let me play a song for you on the world's smallest violin.
you were high-key giving Christine the ick in
Yeah.
the text. What were you texting?
Not even high key.
I was like, I'm sickies. I'm getting junkies right now.
Christine, were you actually like,
Yeah.
no?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a guy that actually says something like that to you that you immediately were just like, I can't see you anymore?
I'm so drunky right now.
Yeah.
You too?
Yes.
Yeah.
Isn't it ick though? I think it's funny.
It's funny.
It's funny. I'm not being
Oh,
serious.
I feel a little alcohol in my little system.
Okay, it's funny if like my boyfriend does it to me, you know? Like it's cute if he does it, but like
In a serious manner, though? In a serious manner?
no,
though?
not in a serious
Okay.
manner.
In what type of manner? Just like a joking
Like
around?
a playful, like joking manner, like that's cute. But when it's like anybody else, I'm
So
like,
it's icky when we do it?
yeah, please no baby talk.
If it's a joke, it's fine. But if you guys are being dead ass, it's like,
Oh, my poor little hands in these little handcuffs. They hurt.
You do it way too well, buddy. You doing it a lot, don't you? Anyways, and we're live in 3, 2, 1. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another segment of Suburb Talks. I'm your host, Nick Arjeta, aka
32571.
Jailmate, or what do you call it?
Inmate.
Inmate 32579. Joining me tonight, we have Maria Lee, aka Inmate.
378.
What?
There's like 8 zeros there. You missed like 8 zeros, buddy.
There's a lot more numbers than that, Mario.
3875008.
There you go.
We also got Davino Paul, aka Inmate.
Duke University.
Wait, are we? Oh, we're all the same.
We're all
numbers.
We're all the same.
Ah.
Devin, Duke University.
We also have Christine Choi,
Hello.
and we have Sahegian.
Yes.
Guys, I want you guys to go ahead and let us know in the comments what crime you think we all would have committed to get into jail.
Yeah. And who would survive?
And who would survive. I think I have a very good chance. Because, Sage, I'm not going to lie, bro. Like, you are good looking, dude.
Would you?
I would have to.
Well, how many years am I in this?
That's a good question.
That is
That's
a
good
great
question.
question.
Man just needs a hug, you know?
I've seen that thing with who is it? Kimbo Slice's like, oh, and give me a kiss with big hot lips. It's in oh, dude.
Mike Tyson, I'm not fucking yeah.
Dude, what is it
What
though?
was that?
Have you not seen that with the
I've
the
only seen
guy?
the Mike Tyson one.
It's in a haunted house when he's like, Malcolm, you need to, and he's in the jail. He's in the jail. He goes to jail because the white professor, he's serving crack cocaine with the girl's boobs out and everything.
I'm Father Doug.
You don't remember
I
that?
have no idea what you guys are talking
Oh,
about.
dude, it's the
I know you're talking
best.
about.
Yeah.
I didn't want to let you know, though. I did see the Darius TikTok.
I love that.
Anyways, we're going to go ahead and hop straight into the podcast if you guys are all ready.
Welcome to the dog pound.
First things first. Okay, we were talking about this. I was talking about this with Sage and Devin in a car discussion, but I saw that they never posted it, so I'm going to ask the question. Do you guys think... Oh, wait, or what?
No, I'm just kidding. No.
Oh, okay. Do you guys think there's a difference between having a crush and liking somebody?
Yeah.
What is the difference? I need to know. Like, how would you describe a crush versus liking
Okay,
somebody?
a crush is somebody to me that I don't really know. Like he's like, you know, the kid in my class that I think is kind of cute, and like sometimes we make eye contact or say hi, but like it doesn't really get any further than that. And then liking somebody is me liking them as a person. So I would have to get to know them better.
Okay, so would you say a crush is like more intense?
Sometimes they can be, because then you just start fantasizing about like different scenarios in your head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it gets overwhelming sometimes, but
What did we say? Didn't we say the same thing? It's just somebody that
I
you
said
like.
yeah.
a crush is like something instant, but you don't really need another person. I feel like liking somebody is you develop true feelings.
All right, yeah, that cleared the air. Perfect. Second question. Do you guys think that every relationship goes through an arguing 24/7 stage?
Oh hell yeah.
That's how you know you last. It's after that stage that
Every relationship goes through an What is that arguing though? Is that just you guys like how does that even develop?
It's like after the honeymoon phase, it's when it usually starts, I would say.
But
So,
like, how does that happen though? Where you're just arguing 24/7? How do you like get rid of that? Why are you staring at my titties?
I'm not staring at your tits. I'm looking at your necklace.
Oh,
Do you see that too?
What?
This chain?
You get that baseball rope on, huh? It's been long as hell, bro.
honeymoon is what?
Honeymoon, I would say, are like the first couple months of like being in a relationship.
Okay, so like 6 months or 3 months. 3 to
I
6
would
months.
say between 3 to 6 months would be honeymoon stage.
but like you're saying that it's right after, or at least for you, so you guys have all had in all your relationships you've had an arguing 24/7.
Yes, mine come in phases. There's multiple.
Oh.
Yeah.
Would you guys say it's the same thing for y'all? Or is it just like one time where you guys are just arguing like crazy and then eventually like, yeah, you have arguments here and there, but there isn't another time where you guys are just arguing 24/7 for like a couple weeks straight maybe?
Yeah, I say for me just one.
Just one?
Like constant
Yeah, how long did you last for?
with them.
Yeah.
Like my whole relationship.
Yeah. Well, like that arguing 24/7 phase.
Oh,
how long did that last
It
for?
was probably like a month. Yeah, it was pretty long. It would just be like stupid stuff too. Like you just like find something that you're not like, it takes you off a little bit, and then like it just turns into this big old thing for no reason.
Why do you think though?
I don't know. It's
It
so
could-
random.
It could be like an outside stressor too. Like the last time my ex and I broke up, not the last time we broke up, but the last ex that I broke up with, we had been fighting for like a month before that, and that fight was started with a car accident that I got into. Someone rear-ended me, and then that made both of us like our adrenaline start pumping, and we were like screaming at each other in the car about like what to do, because he was like, let's call the police, and I was like, you don't need to call the police, it's just a rear end. And then that led to like a month of fighting straight, and then we were like, fuck this, like we're breaking up.
Do you remember how yours started, Sage?
I don't really remember. It was kind of out of nowhere, because like I feel like in those months, like at the third month, you're kind of really getting to know them, and then you're kind of like whether you find some things that you don't really like about, not like don't like about them, but kind of takes you off a little bit. I feel like it kind of makes you like them more after that, though, for sure.
What about you, Mia?
For me,
Do you remember like how they started? Do you have a vivid like, yeah, this is where it started, or was it kind of just something that gradually happened and then it went on to like just consecutively we were just arguing over and over and over again?
I think it usually happens when you keep it in, right? Keep everything in, and then like don't tell them, you know, and then like all of a sudden you just like unleash it, and that's when it like starts the argument phase.
Yeah, I think after the honeymoon phase, definitely like that happens to a lot of people. But that like I think that's the make or break for the communication part of
Do you guys think it's cause like the honeymoon phase is just like all you see is like green
straight up
flags,
serotonin,
like,
bro?
Is that what
Yeah.
it is? It like
Yeah.
almost like taking ecstasy, like everything's just amazing, and
'Cause
then
you're
you
like-
have to have a come down.
You're like falling in love with that person, right?
yeah,
Like hopefully. So your brain, all the chemicals in it are like, oh my god, I'm so happy, oh my god, I'm so in love, like everything is amazing. And then that starts to like wear out again as you spend more time with this person and become more comfortable.
And that's where the argument
And that's
24/7
kind
comes in.
of sometimes where it can start.
That makes sense. I guess that would make sense of why it'd be happening right after the honeymoon phase. But you guys were all like saying that it's usually like for a month.
I can't put a time on it,
Yeah, same.
but
Depends.
I feel like every relationship goes through that, and I think based on the communication is whether it continues or not.
Have you guys seen somebody where like you went through like that argument phase and you were just like, nah, I don't want to do this, and then just left?
Most definitely, yeah.
Is there like a flip, like a switch that has to flip for you to be like, yeah, I still want to stay though? Because I don't know, I can't imagine arguing 24/7. Like every time I see them, we're arguing.
Well, it's because like in your head you're like, oh, I really like this person, and I really want this to work out, so I'm going to try to talk to them to try to figure out the problem. But that's so. I mean, most of the time arguing is because two people won't actually listen to each other. They're just yelling things back and forth and like not actually giving space to each other. And so when I think that you're more conscious of that when you have arguments in a relationship, I mean, the chance of you fighting a lot goes down way more because of that.
Do you do you guys know now that it's gonna be coming in like any like relationship with somebody like that arguing 24/7 stage? You think there's any way around that?
No, but I do.
Not around arguments. Like, of course you're gonna have arguments, but like that, like I said, that arguing 24/7. Do you think there's any way around that with somebody new?
Honestly, you need to talk about. Sorry, I'm talking so much.
No, talk,
but-
bro. Talk. I feel like you have the best. You have like the most experience on this too.
Yeah, for sure.
No, because when and I started dating, we were really big about what is going to happen if we argue, because we were like, we both just don't want to have that thing in the past that we've both had where arguments last like weeks and like.
I think that should be talked about.
Yeah. So
for sure, yeah.
before we were even like actually dating each other, we talked about that. Like when you're upset, like how do you want me to react? Like what are the type of responses that would help you? And like we even practiced that like earlier today. He was like frustrated over an interview thing, and I was like, hey, like what can I do right now to make you feel better? Mm-hmm. And he was like, honestly, like I just maybe want some cold water. And then I went to go get him water, and he like cooled off, and then he was like able to like focus on his assignment and also not turn that anger that he had toward the interview onto me. Because I think that's also a really big problem that couples face, is like either party, doesn't matter who, will bring the anger that they have for like something completely unrelated to the relationship into it, and they'll take their anger out on the other person, which is very, very unhealthy to do. And so I think you have to be able to like recognize that in yourself first, and like know your own like self-regulation tips. That was so long.
No, that's good.
That's spot on though. That's spot on.
Like Eminem in his prime. That's wild.
Have you guys ever like blown up on a partner because of like outside reasons?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Have you like
All the time.
realized it, like, or did they ever tell you something like, yo, like why'd you just go crazy right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you never want to admit it.
Okay.
How do you catch yourself? Because I've never done that. Like I've never.
Really?
No.
Well, I guess a good example I would have is like the other day he was playing video games and he was like screaming at the video game. And I was like,
He just like me for real.
Did you hear him say some nasty stuff that you're like, maybe I shouldn't be with this guy anymore?
Cursing at the fucking 6-year-olds on the mic.
no. But I had asked him, I was like, hey, could you pass me a water bottle? And he was like, yeah, give me 1 second, in like this like tone of voice that was just like aggressive. And I
He
was
must have
like-
not been winning in that
I
video
took
game.
a deep breath and I was like, okay, like I'm gonna ask you again in like 5 minutes. I was like, I think that was unfair that you directed that at me.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, I apologize. Like that definitely didn't mean to come off that way. And just having, like giving each other the space to do that and like talking about it before you actually start fighting is really important, I think.
I feel like when you're like close to people, like it's easy to like let stuff out on them,
Yeah.
right? Like not even just like relationship wise or like romantic, like just people you're close to. It's easy to like let shit out on them.
You think it's
But
because
that's toxic.
you're comfortable with it, like, or like you know that they're not gonna get mad at you?
Or I think it's like when you spend a lot of time with somebody, it's like, I don't know, they're just there all the time. And like, you know,
You want to just lay it on to them?
no, it's not like you want to, you just find yourself doing it. It's toxic.
Like unintentionally.
Unintentionally, but like recently I've been more aware of stuff like that. I'm like, oh shit, like why am I so mad? But it's like usually after like something annoying happens to me and I just kind of like, you know, but I've been catching myself doing that, and then I actually apologize. I'm like,
That's good.
my bad. Yeah.
Yeah. As long as you're recognizing it.
Yeah.
I think that's fine. You okay? You're
Yeah.
not?
It's getting hot.
Hey, I was gonna say, ladies, you guys can put shorts on or something like that, or borrow some gym shorts.
Yeah, can I borrow your shorts?
Yeah, you guys can borrow gym shorts if it's getting super hot. Because you guys don't need to show your pants. Christine, Well, you don't need to show pants on the.
Oh, I think he said shit your
Who told you? Who told you?
Like, what? Did you hear that
That are
too?
clean, and then
You did say shit your pants.
Is he talking about me again? Who told you? You smell it or something?
You shitting your pants?
A little bit.
Hey, when was the? Hey, how old are you? guys?
his palm spaghetti.
You know, I've never shit my pants or pissed my pants
not
ever.
shit your pants. I'm not talking about that.
I know you have.
How old?
Yeah,
I have
yeah.
never shit my pants before.
Pissed your pants?
I've never pissed my
A
pants.
little
before.
pissy boy, huh?
That's a lie. I peed my pants. That's a fat ass lie. How old are you guys when you guys stopped peeing the bed?
I was pretty young.
I've never peed the bed.
You're a liar, bro.
No.
Never peed
I
the
was
bed.
probably trained at like I was probably
If you
trained at
see
like
a
one
toilet
though.
in your dreams, do not use it.
You know what's weird? I have though, and I've never peed in my dream. I mean, I never
dude,
peed in my like.
I
In my
had
bed.
the same reoccurring dream. I was on a kayak and the whole ocean smelled like asparagus, and I'd wake up and it would be in my bed. It was never no toilet. I was always kayaking in some ocean that smelled like asparagus. And then I woke up and I realized why it smelled like asparagus.
That's weird, bro.
That's actually
Yeah,
gross.
but bro, I was low key pretty old peeing in the bed.
How old? How old are you?
How old is old?
Dude, you're talking about like 12?
I think I was like 10 or 12.
Oh
That's
my
wild.
God.
But it was one time. And then I also, I'm not gonna lie, I peed the bed like 2-3 years ago because I got my wisdom teeth pulled out. And you
It's like
take
a sauna in here.
it is.
Yeah.
You go like this with the door.
Oh yeah.
Bitch. What was it? Hey, can I tell my fucking story? So, anyways,
Yeah, it can't disgust me though.
No, I kind of peed. I think I peed the bed like 2 years ago, probably.
pee the couch?
No. What?
Did you pee on the couch?
No, not that couch. I've done so many disgusting things to that couch when I was little. Like it's crazy. I'm surprised none of you guys have pink eye yet. Anyways,
No wonder that shit smell like ass.
it smells like that couch has been in my family since I was born. I hope you guys know that. Anyways, back to my story. Back to my story of me peeing the bed like 2 years ago. I peed because I got my wisdom teeth pulled out, and they give you medication, and they tell you not to drink on that medication. I drank because it didn't say there was any real specific side effects. I drank a lot. I went to bed. I peed my bed. So yeah. So don't. That's why you should not drink when you're on medication.
Cause you'll piss your bed.
when you woke up, what was your reaction?
I was like, why the fuck?
Lucky though? Were you embarrassed?
I wasn't embarrassed. I got my mom. I woke up and I was so confused because I was like the meds plus the drinking had my mind like weird. Like I was just groggy, moving weird. Oh no, my mom was like, Mom. She was like, what? I was like, did I pee? Right? And then
Can
she
you
was
check
like,
me, please?
She was like, you probably just spilled water. I was like,
He's all.
Thank you.
I don't even want to tell my story anymore.
Can I have a hug?
I don't even want to tell my
No,
story
wait,
anymore.
that's actually kind of that's interesting though.
Yeah, I know it's interesting. Wasn't.
So you reoccurred though, like throughout your childhood, you peed your bed.
Yeah, I'm not too sure why
Why?
though.
That's a sign in serial killers.
What?
Like
Pissing
bedwetting?
your bed?
Bedwetting? Yeah, it's bedwetting, setting fire to things, and then a
Oh,
traumatic
I'm
head
seeing
injury.
you in a prison jumpsuit right now.
So back to the arguing 24/7. Who here said that they actually like stopped seeing somebody because of the arguing 24/7? Like who actually did stop seeing somebody because of it?
Like that's how most of my breakups have happened.
Oh really? So right after the honeymoon phase,
Not right after.
And you guys were dating.
Yeah.
but you're saying during that arguing 24/7 phase is
Yeah.
usually when it ends.
Yeah.
What? Oh, do you want to say something?
No, yeah, it's okay.
What like went on in your mind where you were like, this isn't it, versus somebody who's like, this is it? Could you even tell me, or is that too vague?
For me, it's like how much you like them. Like definitely, like people I just kind of like gave up in the argument phase. I didn't like them that much. Yeah.
Have you ever had an arguing 24/7 phase with somebody that wasn't your boyfriend, like officially, or girlfriend officially?
Oh hell yeah.
Is that?
I think I think now I realize like if I want to stay with them, if they say like hurtful things, like stuff that I'm like, damn, like why would you say that? You know what I mean? And I think that's glad like why I hold my tongue, like I don't say anything, like kind of just want to bury it because I don't think I want to say anything like too outlandish or anything like that. But then like if I tell somebody, I'll tell like Devin like, yo, like look what she said.
Yeah.
He'd be like, fuck, bro, like why, like that's hurtful. You know what I mean? If you're gonna hurt me like that, then I understand that you don't really like, you don't care for my feelings like that.
I can
you know?
completely agree with
Yeah.
that. Arguing with
If
somebody,
you get like straight up disrespect them, you don't care about that.
like I feel like when you're arguing with somebody, you can be if you're arguing, yeah, you're gonna be mad and stuff like that. But like when you start targeting that other person, you're supposed to be like in love with this person. You're supposed to
Those
like
are
them.
your
Okay,
inner thoughts
listen.
for real.
The way that you this isn't how to argue with somebody, but the way that you do that is you say I feel statements instead of you statements. So instead you can say like I feel like when you do this, like you're upset at me, instead of you do this because you're mad at me. Does that make sense? Because then you're accusing that other person of behavior that they might not even know that they're doing, behavior that they're like ignorant of, or behavior that they're like blind to. But when you say that I feel like this because, then it's more something that they can't like invalidate. I mean, they can with what they say and what they do, but that just shows you that that's not the type of person that you want.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely been in that.
Have you guys ever used super like harmful words towards somebody or hurtful words towards somebody else?
Yeah. I've said some crazy shit before.
Did you mean it in the moment though, or were you just like so fucking mad that you just like you needed to say it? Like, did you need to say it?
I meant it at the moment. Definitely didn't need to say it. Man, I only get like that when I get like they hurt me like crazy. Like they do some crazy like outlandish shit with their actions is when I like argue. I mean, I like say like crazy shit to them with words.
Do you think it's valid to then be able to like say hurtful words if you're hurt?
I mean,
No.
it just turns into a bad habit if you do that.
No, yeah, it's like it's a habit I need to fix for sure. Cause, damn, yeah, it's like looking back at it. Like in the moment, I low-key kind of black out because low-key I got anger issues. So it's like
You have anger issues? You?
I don't think you do.
You don't have anger issues.
No, I know. I know Maru's got a spicy side.
For sure. I feel like you kind of pop up if somebody really hurts you, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't do that out of spite.
Yeah.
it's only like when someone really, really, really hurts me, and to the point where like I kind of like to the point where I black out. I just kind of go crazy and I say some crazy shit. And then I'm like, whoa, like after that, like I look back at it, I'm like, oh fuck, that was not me. I don't like how I acted.
That's fucking scary.
And it makes me feel like shit. And it's not something I can control. I'm like trying to work on it for sure.
That's scary. I couldn't imagine blacking out being that angry at somebody.
Especially as a man, that's really scary. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's
100%.
You be shitting your pants because you like come back to your senses.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it's like, and like they tell, like people tell me, you know, you said this and that. I'm like, oh shit, I did, huh? It's like I kind of like forget, and I'm like, oh wait, I did say that, because I'm so mad, that shit. Yeah.
But when you find out, are you like, and they tell you, are you like, has it always been a thought that was in your head though of how you thought of them? Like, did you want to say it though? You get what I'm?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Like,
did I wanna
okay, so
say?
they tell you say some hurtful shit,
Okay,
right?
yes.
Is that genuinely how you think of them though?
Was it ever a thought in your head before you actually got
Before
mad?
you actually blacked out. That's the thing. I feel like it's been a thought though.
Yes, it's been a thought, but it's like, it's not a thought that I 100% believe in. It's just like one of those thoughts, one of the thoughts. And when I'm angry, it just kind of focuses on that thought. You know what I mean? Just because I'm angry, you know?
So it kind of does bother you that much more than what you think it does.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Wait, yeah.
It's like
It bothers you more than you thought it
there
did.
when we're like cool, but when it's angry, it's like I focus on that shit, and it just comes out. Yeah.
Get us? You don't have any more with it?
No.
Wait, drink this one.
No, they took the. Oh no, I kind of want
It's
the
like
Mandarin.
when I'm mad like that, I never say shit. I like just like random shit that like doesn't mean anything, like shit that I don't mean. It's usually there's meaning to it, you know?
Oh yeah.
But it's not
yeah.
as harsh as I like say it when I'm mad.
Yeah.
You know?
And coming back to like what Sage said about people saying hurtful stuff, I feel like when someone says something hurtful to you,
It's been a
And,
struggle.
I'm like,
I know. I saw you do the one hand the whole time. And
oh, with the cuffs on. I feel like when people say hurtful things to you though, and then they're like, "Oh, like I didn't mean it. Like it was in the moment." It's like you really just thought of that standing there in front of me. You get what I mean? I feel like it's some shit that's either you bottled up for like a long time, or it's a thought that you've already like. It's already something that you associate me with.
Yeah.
You know,
Because it's like, why would you say that anyway in the first place?
Yeah, that's the thing.
It's gotta be on your mind.
Exactly. And you can say like, yeah, when I'm mad, I'm focused on it though. But
Yes.
it's you have to address the fact that that's been a thought though. Like that's how you do think of me.
That's the way I
Sometimes
think
at
about
least.
it whenever like hurtful words towards myself.
Yeah.
That like one thing I learned growing up from my parents was like, don't like words stick at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So when people tell me hurtful shit, I'm like low key, you meant that though. You can't like
Yeah.
be apologizing saying you didn't mean it.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, like you said it for a reason.
Oh,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Every person that
That's
I've ever
why
gotten mad at,
I be careful with my words because I grew up with that motto, words stick. And I don't want to like ruin anything by some stupid argument or being heated in the moment. So one thing I do is just like, especially in those moments, think before you speak for sure.
Or like just at least take a breath,
Exactly.
like a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth, and like you'll calm down a little bit more.
And like you don't need to address any problem based on the other person. Do it when you're ready. You know what I mean? If you need a breather, take your time with it.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be forced to speak like if you're not ready, especially.
24
Yeah.
hours.
You guys, I think I really needed this podcast because y'all just
You need to hear that.
needed to hear that, like everything you guys were saying.
I believe in the 24 hours. Like if you're fucking mad at somebody, 24 hours. Cause like, or like even take the morning.
Yeah, I'd much rather you take that than say something that you don't mean to me, like as much as you really thought you.
But at the same time, it also comes back to we talked about this in the past podcast. But like, let's say you're really angry at your girl, and your girl's really angry at you, and then she's like, "I want 24 hours," and then you're like, "No, I want to talk about this now."
I do think I have a problem with that, just because I'm an individual that likes to communicate kind of things that's not really that big or that doesn't need 24 hours, but maybe they're the type of person that kind of needs that time. But I have to kind of like, I have to realize that people are different, you know what I mean? And I can't really force anybody to talk like that because that's disrespectful to them. They're not getting their like.
Yeah, I feel like it's just a struggle on the weight because like in your mind it could be over.
It
like
could,
that.
yeah, exactly.
It could be handled.
Yeah, that's what I'm
put to
saying.
rest.
It could be a thing that's like
Yeah.
5 minutes, but they want to take like. A day.
I have the same problem as you.
Yeah.
Like a lot of problems, I just like a simple forgiveness or simple talk. It's in the past for me.
Yeah.
But like I know, like there's people I've argued with where they needed the time.
Oh, you want to talk about it now?
Yeah, like because I know like hey, like let's just bring it to peace. You know what I mean? Get it over with.
Either we
but-
forgive each other or like not type stuff. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, in a way, like just how Sage said, there's certain situations that happen where it's like it shouldn't be that big. We could just discuss it now, you know, get
Agreed.
apologies across,
Agreed.
admit to stuff. That's it. But like in certain situations, I've definitely like been one to be like, let's talk about it now when they haven't been ready. And like how Sage said, that's the problem he has, where it's like everybody's different. Like I'm still working on that as well. Yeah. So I'm in the same boat as you.
Yeah.
Do you guys have anything else to add on to the 24/7 arguing stuff like that? No. Okay. Next question. So actually, guys, the people that supplied us with this alcohol nectar, they actually have their own podcast. It's called Under the Influence. And
Oh god.
what?
I'm scared to see what that looks
You
like.
guys are lit.
I'm not gonna watch
You two
it.
No,
are
you guys,
lit,
it
guys.
was just so funny watching you guys.
It,
just
it was
be,
it was a
like-
good video. You guys should definitely watch it.
Like, could you tell we were drunk?
Yes.
I can tell I was like fucking nothing behind my eye. Like Wu Tong said he saw it. He looked at me and he was like, he shook his head. And then
Yeah.
after I was like,
But you guys weren't bad. No, you guys weren't bad. You guys were answering
None of them
questions.
were bad.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I just
no, I was.
Felt
Remember
drunk
the
as
end questions?
fuck.
I was definitely like.
Yeah, no, I do. No, it was so funny because like it's basically like us drinking these drinks, and everything
Power
was
hour,
chilling.
baby.
Yeah, everything was chilling, and then I go out to use the restroom, and Devin's like, "Oh, I'm gonna come with you," and I'm like, "Hell yeah!" And then outside, I realized Devin was super drunk.
It was the second time when I
No, but
went
the
outside
first time
that
I was like, yo, I'm
knew
kind
I
of
was
buzzed.
sure-
And then the
yeah,
second
yeah.
time you came out, I didn't want to admit to being fucked up because you didn't look fucked up even though you said you were buzzed. Sage came out and he goes, dude, I am lit right now. And I looked over, I was like, me too.
when Sage starts walking like this,
No,
that's when I know
that's
he's
when I knew
drunk.
I was lit because I tried stepping out and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, bro. When you walk like you walk like this, you walk
And
like
then
side to
that's when we
side.
took the picture of us peeing in the
Yeah, that's when I knew I was lit.
But anyways, so on that podcast, they actually brought up, I guess it was like a statistic that said that Gen Z is having the least amount of sex compared to like any other generation. And we were talking about this, but we didn't go into depth about something that I wanted to go in depth with on the podcast because these motherfuckers cut me off. Because apparently I was talking
yeah,
too
I
fucking
remember,
much.
I remember.
God, Jeremy, if you're watching this, let me fucking speak. Anyways, but I'm gonna use my content now. But anyways, so do you guys first off believe in that statistic that Gen Z is having the least amount of sex compared to every other generation before us?
Confirmed.
I have firsthand experience.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, because I have an insane amount of sex.
But what they're talking about though, I think has to do with other partners, not just like
Recurring partners?
yes.
Yeah,
Because I'm not talking about like
Oh, yeah, then I'm way behind my peers.
Yeah, them boomers got around, man.
For sure.
yeah, they don't know.
Like when
yeah,
you think
yeah,
of boomers and like the people before us,
yeah,
or like millennials even,
Whore dogs.
they
They
were
were dogs.
fucking.
They were dogs.
They were fucking.
is it also
They were living in a dog pound, bro. That's wild.
is it because millennials were dogs or because everything just got introduced to them so fast, like social media?
I think it
Tinder?
was that,
It was
too.
and it was just so new, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
They had Tinder.
Millennials
Tinder's been
didn't
around
have
for a while.
millennials, not boomers. Not boomers.
Millennials had Tinder.
Millennials.
That's when it
Probably
started,
late
no?
though to like
No,
when they were,
right,
like,
when they were in like college, high school, college is right when it came out.
Because Tinder existed remember Tinder for underage?
No,
There was Tinder for that?
That's
Yeah.
That sounds illegal.
No, it's Tinder for you. You have to be under 18 to be on that side of Tinder.
Oh, there's a I've called that right now. My
Yeah.
friend's talking about it. It's called like Yubu or something like that.
That is fucking
I
was
disgusting.
about
I
that.
do not like
I only
that.
had Kick, dude.
No, it's weird. It's definitely weird to me because you could be older and on that app.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's
Oh,
that's
really?
not cool. Yeah, yeah.
Tinder had it in high school. I remember because I made a Tinder account in high school.
I see hella girls with Tinders that say they're like 25 or 23 and they're like
Yeah, I've
19,
seen a lot,
19
a
or
lot
20.
of catfish.
That is not
There's
good.
hella
Yeah.
catfishes.
Fucking
Nah.
Like I've
Scary.
seen a lot of videos on TikTok about it.
That's one of the reasons why I also never hopped on a dating app, because I always thought everyone catfished. That's why I never wanted to hop on a dating app.
I like Hinge.
I went on Hinge once. And
But they can still catfish on.
no, I
Hinge,
got
though?
catfished. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well then that's unfortunate.
That sounds like your problem.
Yeah.
Have you ever been catfished?
No.
Okay, how many times have you been catfished?
I've only been on one actual like date from a dating app, and that I got catfished.
How many times have you been catfished?
Never been on dating apps.
Okay, so back to the original question of that statistic. I would say that I believe it, that we're having the least amount of sex compared to any other generation if it's regarding like sexual partners. But my question to you guys is, do you think that it's the guy's problem or the girl's problem?
Problem?
Yeah,
do you
like
mean
do you
by
think it's because of how guys are nowadays, or do you think it's because of how girls are nowadays?
Girls are like that because of how guys are.
So it comes back to the guys. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm
Sounds
not
like that's what
saying
you're saying.
that.
It sounds like you hate my gender.
No, but it's like okay, it's
It's a
like
gender side.
It's
It's a gender side.
I didn't catch that for a second.
okay. Well, now let's see with like Roe v. Wade. Sorry to bring that
No,
back
that's
into
fine.
the
Yeah.
into the discussion, but you know, women were more likely to have sex in the past, I guess, because they had protection from the government that like if they did get pregnant and if something happened that they were able to like get rid of it. This is like one argument that I saw where like girls on TikTok were like, we're gonna stop having sex with men now because like you think that you can like put laws on our body, like we'll show you what we can do.
Okay.
I feel like the same thing for guys too. I don't want to have sex with anybody random because I'm scared. Yeah,
Well, I
feel
don't
like I've
know. I
always
feel
kinda
like
been- I've always been like that too.
You
though.
three are like a couple, like are different though, because most guys like go through, a one night stand phase. They
No,
go
yeah, for
through
sure.
like a hookup phase. They go,
I feel like you've had a one night stand phase. No?
Phase?
Yeah.
No.
no, because like most guys that I know in college, their body counts are like 30 something.
You know what the other thing is though? I feel like going to college though,
It's probably different too.
is a little bit different.
Yeah,
I don't think I
maybe.
would even have a one night stand face, to be honest. Just because I've always been like freaked out about having that responsibility as a father. You know what I mean? Because that's not what I want to do right now. And
Yeah.
that's the only reason why I want to have a girlfriend, that actually have a girlfriend or be just damn near about to be my girlfriend to have sex with somebody.
Okay.
Could it be me?
Y'all stay safe though.
Yeah.
No, I was gonna say regarding what I brought up in the podcast though, and you guys tell me if this is true, is I felt like guys are more reluctant to talk to girls nowadays and like try and shoot their shot compared to like back to millennials and people before them, because
Are you kidding me? The internet was so fucking disgusting and
it was just
gross.
Oh, you should have seen the Xbox Live parties, dude.
Yeah.
If there was a girl in the Xbox Live, dude, they were going
was bad.
They were barking in there.
the
bruh.
internet is I do that is true. I think men are more scared because it's like girls will just expose people.
Oh, hell
They'll
yeah.
literally dox you
Hell yeah.
because of like a DM that you sent that you thought was funny that they didn't.
Or it's the same thing as like guys thinking you're interested when really you're not, and then they shoot their shot and they're like, ew, like no, and this
Yeah.
is a group chat.
The slightest sly of words comes off as like very harsh
Yes.
Yeah.
nowadays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's very hard to like shoot your shot at a person for guys wise.
Do you think though that that's guys need to just grow some balls, or do you think that girls, or it's still like girls just being very
It's
what we
a
call
everybody issue.
Yeah.
It's a
Agreed.
collective. Because, like, girls are like that because in the past, guys have,
We're too
actually
much.
proven to be too much or proven to take things too far.
But I also feel like that's a Gen Z girl type of thing though.
Oh, kind of like a trend.
Yeah, like I feel like that's a Gen Z girl type of thing to talk to their friends about these guys who are like hitting them up and then clowning them. You know,
Like on the group chat. and stuff.
yeah, because like I don't think my sister's Gen Z. I think she's a millennial. She's born
old is
in
she?
97.
Yeah,
98.
she's a millennial.
millennial,
She's
right?
older
is,
than
is
me.
Gen Z 2000?
No, I think it's 99 or 98.
98.
98.
98. Okay, well I know her and her friends never talked about like that type of stuff. And
I
like,
guess like communication was different back then. Like they didn't really have like group messaging, you know?
Yeah.
Like when even I was in like 7th grade, like group messaging was just coming out,
Yeah,
you know? So there wasn't really the opportunity to be like, hey, look at what this loser just DM'd me.
That is true.
and it's just the guy asking to go out on a date.
Hey, Christine, I think you're really cute. I think you're really cool too.
I think you're so smart. Look at this fucking goofball.
No, it's
No, it's not like that. It's never like that.
Yeah.
It's when it's like creepy or like really funny. But
Like big man things, yeah.
See, I've never even seen guys DMs like that until you pulled them up.
Yes.
Yeah.
'Cause I never even knew you guys DM like that, to be honest.
Oh, wow.
but okay, it's not me like clowning on it. It's more like it's funny. That's why.
That's funny though.
But it's not like haha, you fucking weirdo. It's not like that. It's just kind of like it was funny and it made me smile and laugh.
Okay, yes, but I've also come across girls that have brought up to me the fact that like, yo, you know your boy, blah blah blah, and I was like,
Oh, yeah,
and they'd be like, yo, like he tried hitting on me or like he tried getting at me,
Okay.
and I was like, okay, I was like, do you have a boyfriend? Like, no, I don't have a boyfriend. I'm like, what's the issue?
Yeah.
And they were just like, isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh my god,
isn't that weird? Yeah.
That was crazy.
I'm
right
just
now.
like, is it weird? And then I get this reinforced where I'm like, okay, I don't want to talk to girls.
Yeah, shouldn't do anything.
Yeah, I'm like, maybe I just shouldn't hit on girls anymore.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay, yeah, you're right because I do know girls that are like that a lot.
And
Yeah.
it's not-
You know,
and- yeah.
Christine, you know some.
They
girls that are
say,
like that.
isn't this weird because they want you to, not because they think it's so weird, but because they want you to say something about like your homie. Like, oh yeah, I think he thinks you're cute. Like, she
What the fuck
wants
would
to-
I say that after she
Ain't
called
no
him weird?
way. Yeah.
She wants
Ain't no
you to
way.
reaffirm that.
Ain't no way, boy. Ain't no way, boy.
Oh, I could see it in that way. Yeah.
She wants me to say like, oh yeah, like he talks about you all the time.
Something like that.
But sometimes girls do like straight up clown
But it's
on
just like,
guys.
oh, that's even more weird.
Ew, he thinks I'm cute. Nah.
Get a
ain't-
load of this guy.
I can see that, Christine, but I think most of the times where at least I've heard it, it's clowning. Because then I'm usually with a bunch of people and then all the girls are like, ah.
Can I
Yeah.
say something though? I feel like y'all in the men's group chat, y'all be saying some crazy.
Like what you
Wait,
mean?
our group chat?
Okay, I don't know about you guys, but I've seen guy group chats before.
Who the fuck's showing you the guy group?
Ours is like dink memes.
You
It's
know,
crazy.
no one ever showed me. I kind of just found my way.
What
Damn.
do you mean? What do you mean? What are we talking
Yeah,
about?
but what was in there? I don't know what was in there.
Are they talking about the girls that they hook up with?
Kind of like that. Y'all be
Oh,
like,
damn, really?
don't you guys like be sending girls all the time and like judging them?
Oh no.
Okay.
Judging?
Yeah.
Like
What
ill?
do you mean?
Like rating girls in the group chat?
Kind of like that. Yeah. Or like, yeah.
I don't really be sending group chat.
Nah.
Not in a group chat. I've been in group chats though. I've been in group chats like
Our
that.
group chat is
Yeah.
dink memes and like TikToks. That
I haven't
we
been
all
in a group
do.
chat like that since probably like high school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
High school. I was in group
Yeah.
chats where dudes were sending girls and stuff like that. Like, yo, what you think? Like, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. Y'all always. That's the thing. You guys always want like your guys' advice, kind of like
Approval.
approval. And this, it's so annoying. It's like, why do you guys care so much about other men's approval? Y'all low key emotionally gay for each other.
That's something we also got to bring up later on. But
Yeah, we need to get back to that.
But what do you think then about girls like talking about guys that hit on them and then talking to their friends about it and then laughing about it? Do you like?
Okay, whenever that happens, I don't really say anything because for me it's kind of fucked up. Like it's a little fucked up, you know, when you're clowning on somebody who's just trying to get at you.
Yeah.
But when it's creepy, there's a line between.
If it's
There's a
creepy,
very thin
yeah,
line.
fucking bring it up. I
Creep-
want to see creepy videos.
Yeah,
That shit's
creepy,
funny as hell.
weird, like yeah. But like when girls do say shit about like let's say somebody they're not attracted to, and then they like had to say something about it just because they're not attractive. It's usually because they're not attractive, you know. I feel like that's when it's kind of fucked up, and I don't be saying anything. I just kind of like yeah, whatever, you know.
Mm, yeah, for sure.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, Christine.
Yeah.
Do you guys have anything else to add onto the Gen Z having like least amount of sex, and if it's a guy or girl problem?
What stat is that even from?
I looked it up actually. It was like online. I saw a couple things that just said that Gen Z is like.
Please don't say BuzzFeed wrote an
No,
article.
no, no,
about
no,
it.
no, no.
But I'm sure that sounds like a statement that's definitely true.
I saw a
Really?
couple
Yeah, most definitely.
articles, but the main thing was casual sex. we're having the least amount of
Casual sex.
casual
Yes,
sex.
yes, absolutely.
Casual sex being.
I know
like-
our parents were dogging.
Dude, I agree
They were
with
dogging.
Oh, for
Our
sure.
parents were dogging.
Also, isn't
I
that-
was told about that the entire
Right.
time. Yeah.
It's because that's the era of like festivals and like shrooms and like.
Yeah, it was after the
Sex.
war and everything, so
Yeah.
like people were kind of like loosey goosey.
Boomer?
Huh?
Boomer war? which one?
No, like
World
the
War
second
II.
World War II, the World War II.
Yeah, it's pretty boomer, no?
No,
That-
it was in like the 70s, wasn't it?
No.
World War II was not in the 70s, buddy.
No, but even that, like that, the internet age, there's
I
like
think-
a bunch of.
Yeah, our parents were like definitely the first like thing of like clubs and like bars, like going out and like kind of like going around.
Man,
you know
I
what mean?
remember the '80s like it was yesterday.
But yeah, for sure. I think that's the era that they were in, kind of like just the going out type of vibe.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was. Oh yeah, it was. Most of the articles were just casual sex, meaning like hooking up with people that you meet for the first time, going to clubs, going to parties, hooking up there. You know, hooking up in the car. But yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It does make some sense because I do know a lot of people that I come by, like older cousins, like Theos, like stuff like that. They're like, yo, like I was out seeing a new girl like every weekend. You know, like I was like seeing all these girls at the same time, blah blah. And I was like, okay, good for you. And then, but it's just funny hearing them speak about it, and then me saying like, oh, I don't really do that. None of my friends really do that, and they're like, what? Like, why?
Yeah, no one that I really know does that either. Actually, no, I do know somebody that does that. Never mind.
But I do think it has to do with, I guess, guys and girls. Guys being more reluctant to approach girls. Guys also being kind of creepy nowadays, and girls clowning on guys.
Yeah.
For
I think
sure.
that's the senses. But why'd you bring up emotionally gay?
It's just something I was thinking about. You know, it's just like, cause like I feel like men a lot of the times like seek so much approval for like from like other men. That was a good example. Like it's just like y'all care so much what they gotta say about like the girls you're fucking with. You know what I mean? Or like just like everything else too. You guys need like approval from other men.
Explain
It's
to me
like
what.
you never.
Explain to me what emotionally gay is. You use the word. Explain to me what emotionally gay is. You can look it up on your phone.
Like when you're gay but like emotional.
I just said that because it's like you guys care so much about what other men think that it's kind of like low-key kind of gay. Like why do you
So I can't kiss my homies goodnight.
There is literally no definition of emotionally gay.
I think what she I get
Emotionally
what
gay.
she's trying to say, but I don't. To be honest, now I'm not really like sending it to a group chat anymore. I'm just
Yeah.
kind of like showing them like, yo, like look at this girl I'm seeing. If they say like,
you guys do
Oh,
that, and
like-
girls, you be doing the same thing.
yeah, if they would be like, oh no,
Are you emotionally gay?
I'm just saying, like, a lot of the time. Okay, let me. For example, it's like, I feel like a lot of the times y'all be doing shit to like, to like look good in front of other men or like impress other men. Let's say like, fucking hella bitches. Like hell yeah, like I fuck hella bitches. Usually it's because you're trying to impress other guys.
But how does
I've
that-
never really impressed when somebody tells me they fuck hella bitches. Though.
Yeah, I'm kind of weirded
I'm
out.
kind of like, if
I
they say
think-
like bro, look at these bitches I'm fucking. Like, bro, I just had so many bitches last week.
Remember that happened
Like,
at
yeah,
work?
like good shit
Good
for you, bro.
shit,
Like,
bro.
Okay,
alright,
but like that's the thing. I think it's because you guys are different though. Like you'd be surprised how many men think like care so much about impressing other men. You know?
I need to know what emotionally gay
The only
means,
way
though.
I can think of that is like a dude telling you like, yo, look who I smashed. Like a dude telling you, look who I smashed, and you're like, oh, like good shit. But like girls don't do that too, where you'd be like, girl, look who I hooked up with.
No, you know that's where I was gonna add too. Like I don't go around like showing my girlfriends like, look who I fucked.
But I
with."
think that's like a younger like male thing to do.
Yeah.
Cause after high school,
you'd be surprised, y'all.
I come across. I know a lot of guys.
You'd be
Still?
surprised.
You'd be very surprised, y'all. Like
But
college guys.
That's insecure men, though. That's why I'm confused on
Boys.
what. Huh?
Boys.
Boys.
That's insecure.
Boys.
That's insecure guys trying to get other guys' approval. For fucking sure.
Yes.
But I'm confused because I've heard that term. That's why I want to bring it up. Emotionally gay. I don't understand what emotionally gay means.
I think it's like this. Like, for you guys, like, you would do anything for your homies.
Yeah.
Like, anything. And it's like, you have a girlfriend that you claim that you love so much that you do anything in the world for, but you wouldn't do the same for her that you do for your homies. Do you know what I'm saying?
I do more for my homies.
You
than
do
her.
more for your homies.
And that's Base. That's the trendy type of. That's what they're calling
I've heard of people trying to explain that term. Like that's kind of like the examples that they'll use, or like even when it comes to like gym culture, like who the fuck else are you getting buff for besides to outbench the other guy there?
That is a fact.
Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like that kind of like super toxic, hyper masculine culture. Sometimes
you're leaning so far to the right that you basically
that you just back loop around to the left. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like. Fuck Andrew Tate. I know you guys like him,
No.
Yeah,
we
you guys don't like
definitely
him.
misinterpreted
Okay, so
the last.
after that
We didn't know anything that happened until
we
you
don't
guys said
watch
that.
this, man.
I think Andrew Tate is so fucking funny.
No.
Me and Sage do not
I think
watch
he's
it,
so
bro.
ironically funny.
Girls don't fucking. No one fucks Nick until he hates Andrew
No.
Tate.
I'm not saying that I believe in what he says, but I think it's just ironically funny what this man says.
Oh, like it's a
just-
joke?
As a joke.
And like, have you seen those videos of him like walking around in public?
No.
He's wearing like skinny jeans and he's
I see
fucking
what he's
bald.
so cocky, you guys.
And like, people will like post a video of him and be like, "Is this who your like king is supposed to be?"
Literally.
Like,
I think it turned into a joke.
He was a joke. He was a joke from the start that people
Nah.
love to see.
No, but these boys all up in his comments are like praising this man, calling
Yeah.
him a king.
No, that's definitely it's definitely a joke. Like saying like W Tate.
Bro,
Like,
a lot of
it's
people
a big.
do, like, praise that guy.
I'm sure a lot of people do be like, okay,
Which
you know
is
what?
fucking
yeah,
bad.
he's a good guy, but he's definitely not a good guy for sure. But I know a lot of that on TikTok is for sure a joke.
but anyways,
But yeah, a lot of people wanted us to address that.
I just think he's
Okay.
funny to watch.
Yeah, I found him funny a lot of times.
Yeah, it's funny because he's a dumbass.
He says some outlandish shit that doesn't make sense, and it's just like, what the fuck is this guy thinking? And then it makes you laugh.
Bro, yeah, I was geeking about him talking about vapes and stuff like that. I just saw it, like someone do it where he was like, breathe air, and I was like, bro, I started
I see
laughing.
the one where he's like having a heart attack. Ooh, you're having a heart attack. Get up, do some fucking push-ups. Get a fucking cigar and take a shot.
Like this guy's he's like, and then he goes, he's talking about vapes, right? And he's like, you're literally breathing in flavored air. I also smoke a cigar though. I know it gives me cancer, but I'll smoke it. I'm like, you're contradicting yourself.
He's
fucking
just said some
ridiculous
stuff
and
that's dumb.
crazy.
But anyway, sorry, you were talking about Andrew Tate leaning
don't
super far to the right and then coming all the way around.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's exactly
I
like
can see
he's
that.
like the perfect example
Yeah.
of that. Do you know what I'm saying?
It's almost like these dudes who are literally like dick riding Andrew Tate so much to the point
Yeah.
where it's like, bro, you
because
basically just
Andrew
in love
Tate
with
is
him.
also
Yeah.
a dick writer. Like he values the opinion of other men
Yes.
so much because to
I do
him,
agree
like
with that, yeah.
you know, like based off how he talks about women, he doesn't value them as like equal beings. So like to him, like having a woman is more of like an accessory. Like, hey, am
Yes.
able to achieve this. Like
Yes.
this is me showing that
My value.
you're my girlfriend right now. That
yeah,
this
she's my
this is my social standing. This proves that I can
that is
get
a
beautiful
great
women.
fucking point.
Because to other men, having a beautiful girl on your side is like, hey, look at this. Like I have her and you guys don't.
I did that.
Exactly.
You did that too, Nick?
What?
No, he's saying like that. They're
understand
saying
what she's
like,
coming
oh,
from.
I
I
did
can understand
that.
where she's
I
coming
thought you
from.
said I did that. I was like, huh?
No, I did that like that's what he's thinking.
Yeah.
I did that.
Oh,
Like, I did that,
oh,
like,
oh,
stuff
I
like
did that. Oh, yeah. Like, that's all me. Like,
Yeah, like I pulled her. Like, yeah, for sure, I can 100%
I
Yeah.
agree with that.
see that.
So I think that's like what I don't know if like emotionally gay is the best.
It's probably not, but it's a funny
But,
term though.
yeah.
and it does somewhat make sense. Emotionally gay, like
Oh, yeah,
you're not,
it does
fu-
make
you're
sense.
not
It definitely
yeah.
lapses into that idea.
Yeah.
I can see. I
like,
can see.
There's this trend going on right now that was like, she let me hit because I told her that these plants were cool and like you're at the gym benching.
Yeah.
Have you seen that like TikTok meme format going around?
I seen the one where it's like you guys were at the gym, and she let me hit just because I'm skinny or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen that.
Or because I look like a twig. Or
Yeah,
something
because I
like
look
that.
like to it because I'm feminine because I have long hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen that. But what does that have to do with what we're talking about?
Because like girls are, who the fuck wants to be with a guy like Andrew Tate? Unfortunately, there are women like that out there, and I feel bad for you guys, but you know,
I think the reason why we're saying emotionally gay is because you care so much about what other men think and like are always seeking their approval. Usually
I
it's
do get
supposed
that
to,
part.
you know
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean? Like,
Next question of the night. So, you guys know how when you get in a relationship and some people like to ghost the friend group, right?
yeah.
Do you guys think that when you're in a relationship, guys need more guy time than girls need girl time? can explain that a little bit better if you guys want me to.
You said it.
I understood the question. I'm just thinking about
Like
it.
if you, okay, yeah, keep thinking about it. But like, so like when you're in a relationship, do you think that as a girl or as a guy you can spend time with just your partner, or do you think that what, do you think that when you're do you think that guys need more guy time than girls need more girl time? Or it could be the other way around. Maybe girls need more girl time than guys.
Old me would have thought it was guys need more guy time because, you know, I was always that girlfriend that was like always all about their mans. And I didn't really care. Goes to friend group, which honestly it's so sad, you know?
Yeah, you've ghosted me a couple times when you get a man's.
No.
Yes.
But no.
She says no.
No.
She says no so guilty too.
No, that used to be me. But that's when I used to be so insecure and I was like so like, you know what I mean? Like when I was in love with somebody, I was in love and it was just them. But that's because I was insecure, honestly. And that's when I like wouldn't hang out as much with my girlfriends, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But then the guy would still go out and like
Hang out with his boys.
But then now it's like I think it's about how like secure you are with yourself and like your relationship with your friends, because you know like I have a solid ass friend group. Like now I don't find myself like bailing on you guys to like hang out with like my mans or something.
Okay. What do you guys
You know?
think?
It goes both ways. You should have your freedom to hang out with your friends.
I'm not saying no, but I'm not saying that. I'm saying like, do you think that most guys want guy time more than girls want girl time? That's what I'm saying.
So you're a different way to say that question is you're saying girls are more willing to like ditch their friends to hang out with their boyfriend than guys are willing to ditch their guy friends.
I think
to
it's
hang out
more
with their
common for
girlfriend.
girls to ghost the friend group than guys ghosting the friend group.
I could kind of see that, yeah.
More
I could
common. I'm not saying it
definitely-
don't happen. I've had my close friends ghost
Yeah,
me.
I mean I've had both happen. Like and I've seen both happen. So
What do you think is more common though? Give me a little general basis. Give me some bias.
Okay, if we're talking about general basis, honestly, like I feel like guys need
Ghost
more
their
guy time.
friend group.
No, I think girls ghost their friend group for their mans.
For their man,
More than.
yeah.
I wonder why though. I'm like trying to think of a reason why.
I was gonna ask you guys, why do you think that is?
I think it all goes back to like y'all are very like bro code, like if like one of your friends, you know, like bails on you for their girl, you might be like, you fucking pussy, you simp. So it's just like or something like that.
First hand experience.
You know what I mean? And so like you're less likely to like actually bail because you don't want to be that guy in the group, you know?
Oh,
I feel like we kind of just like our word to be kept. Like if you say you're gonna go out with this, go out with this, and don't be like something came up or like I'm gonna go with my girl for the night. Like bro, we had this set up. Like,
but
come
that's
on.
also because you're gonna get fucking clowned on in your guy friend group if you make plans and then you bail for your girl.
Right? Because
Yeah.
it's like being a simp is such a big thing
Not a
with guys.
simp. Not a simp. You made a plans with us.
Oh.
You said you made plans with us, and then you're like, oh nah, but my girl wants to catch a movie, or like.
But
we're gonna go do
again,
that.
I think you guys are different though. Like if you really look at other guy groups, they're always like clowning on like their guy friend that's like in love with their girl, you know? They're calling them simps and stuff.
what's so bad about being a simp?
That's what I'm saying. It's a
Ain't
thing
nothing wrong
though.
with being a simp.
It's a thing I always hear with guys. You're a fucking simp.
Ain't nothing wrong with being a simp, but like I said, what me and Sage are talking about is like when you're in a guy friend group and you're talking to your guys about hanging out, and you're like, oh bro, like I always want to hang out, like blah blah, with my girl. I'm like you can easily step away for a night. You don't even need to step away for the whole night, or even the whole day. Let's go shoot a bucket of balls.
I think that too sometimes is like sometimes girls can be insecure in the relationship where they don't want their boy going out at night for like, you know, bro night.
Yeah, I agree.
Because like, and the guy will rather bail on his friends than ditch the girl because he was like, I've had a friend say this to me about an ex of his. Like he was like, I just didn't want to argue with her. I didn't want to upset her. I didn't want to fight with her. So I just thought it'd be easier for me to bail on my guy friends because they would understand, they would forgive me. It would turn around and like they'd be totally chill about the next day.
Yeah, I can see that. If he's bailing and he's like, yo, like she would have given me shit, blah blah, because like, you know, I'm going out with you guys, stuff like that. I can see that. But I'm talking about like just doing it because you want to be with the other person, even though we already made plans to hang out. That's where I'm like, okay, you made plans now, you know. That's what I'm talking about. But I feel like I'm on Madu's wavelength of like, I feel like I don't want to say guys need more guy time. I just feel like I don't even know what I feel like. If I'm being honest, I don't know how to put it into words. Huh?
I feel like the man right now.
I do feel like the man. I feel like him right now. If I'm being honest, I don't know. I just want to get a consensus. Do you guys think that guys need more guy time than girls need girl time?
No.
No, you think it's the same, or do you think girls need more girl time?
I don't know. I can't say anything like that because that's also being brought up before like we even get into the relationship, like the communication kind of thing, like how we work out stuff. I need like I'm going out like what we're doing right now. Like I need to be out. We need to network. Like it's not even on a sense of I don't want to be with you. Like during the week, it's like this is almost like a business type of thing.
But I feel like that's getting brought up more often with guys. I feel like guys are bringing up to their girls that I like hanging out with my boys like alone more so than girls bring that up to their boyfriends.
I think.
Sorry.
No, I see that, Nick.
Right?
Yeah, I do see that.
I think especially I have been this way. I think in high school, where with the guy I was dating at the time, you know, I was fucking stupid, and I was like, I'm gonna give up everything to be with this guy and to work around this guy.
Yeah.
Work around him. Like he didn't drive like when we were dating in high school. Like he started driving a year after me, and so I would fucking drive him to and from his basketball games, like his basketball practices, and like that wasn't my fucking job, you know? But
crazy.
like I gave up spending time with like my friends at school. Like I gave up time doing my fucking homework to do that for him. So I think that was part of me being super insecure. One, because I was like, I don't really know where he's going. Two, I was like head over heels in love, and I was like, I want to do everything for him because this is going to be forever. And then now that I'm older, I realize that that is like a super unhealthy way to approach relationships, because when you do that, you're like effectively cutting off like 50% of your life to be with this person. Does that make sense? Yeah. But to me, the way I look at how I want to approach relationships now, it's like me and him should both feel like we're living 100% of our lives, but we also can do that 100% of living together.
Yeah.
And find things to do together that add to that 100% as well. Does that make sense?
That
makes sense.
Agreed.
No, most definitely.
Yeah. But I thought that way a lot when I was younger.
Okay.
Same.
Deb, what do you think? On the basis of like guys asking for guy time.
I do agree with you. I think guys do it more. I don't know, but I do feel like that's like a younger thing to get in arguments about that stuff. Because personally, like, I wouldn't want to be in a relationship where I can't be with my friends.
Yeah.
But you do see that happen a lot, where people are held back from being with their friends because a partner doesn't even like either want them with their friends or kind of just doesn't trust the friends. And that's a big thing. Like, your partner needs to trust your friends. Or else that's how you lose friendships.
Have you guys ever been with somebody, with a guy that didn't want you hanging around your girls?
I feel like that happens a lot, though.
It does.
Yeah.
But like you've been around a guy that said like, you don't need to go out with them. Like, you have me.
My abusive ex. He did that for like not just my girlfriends, but like even with my family and stuff too.
Ooh.
And fuck that guy
Yeah.
for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did it kind of, I guess, like in the moment where you like, oh, that makes sense. Like, I guess all I do need is him.
Cause like, I mean, people that also like, if you're that's like super controlling behavior. You know what I mean? So that is like a red flag that you should be aware of in relationships, where they're trying to restrict like the people that you're close to, the people that, you know, you've had in your life before you met this guy. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I say this to like every partner that I've had, but it's like my best friend will always come before you. It doesn't matter, because like she's been in my life longer than you have, and like I know that I'll be able to get through anything with her, because like we've already gone through the hard stuff, and like we've been friends long enough. But like with you, like I don't know, like the future is so uncertain, but I want to make it work with you. But you have to understand that there's some people in my life that come first. Like my family and my best friend come before he does.
Agreed.
You know.
Okay. Maria,
Yes.
have you ever been with a guy that's ever told you like, nah, you can't hang out with the girls, or like, all you need is me, or like sketched out about you hanging out with the girls?
No, never that. It was only with you guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's valid. I need to pee really, really bad.
Let's take a little break.
Let's
then.
Go
take a break.
pee.
Okay.
Oh,
Dude, these are fucking hurting me.
Dude, why do you guys still
they hurt?
Oh.
I burnt out so fast. A 1 and a 2 and a 1, 2, 3.
A potato flew around my room before you came.
Excuse the mess it rained.
Usually doesn't rain in Southern California, much like Arizona. My eyes don't shed tears, but boy, they pour when I'm thinking about you.
You know, no. When I'm thinking about you, you know.
He's supposed to have a new
no.
album coming out.
He has an album coming out?
He's supposed to
You know,
be,
it's gonna be like house mix.
yeah.
thing.
Boom.
These are so fire. Actually.
Madu, I could kill you at any moment, and you would not know. Like it would just be lights out for you. You know that, right?
What?
It's like he wants to kill me.
No, I said that I could kill her at any
Serial
moment, and she wouldn't even know. Like it would be lights out for her.
Oh yeah.
Like you know that, right?
Yeah, I know.
Like, but
He tells me this every day, every time we meet. You know, I could kill you right now. Okay.
well,
Like,
I need you to know so that you cherish every day. Like, do you?
yeah.
You need to cherish every day, Madu.
Are they stale?
It's good
You
when they're
like
stale.
stale
Love
chips?
stale.
Oh yeah, me and Sage are always on the same wavelength.
But yeah, cherish every day, because I could just pull up. I could pull up on you, and it's just lights out. It's just lights the fuck out. Like it's crazy because like you're like I feel like you're not taking me serious. Like you could just this could be it for you. Like tonight could be it for you.
I think you're a serial killer, dude.
I might be. I pee my bed.
Yeah, I know. And he's
might be.
always like, yeah,
What? I'm always like what?
you're always trying to hurt me or people in general. Always biting people, always pinching them.
Damn.
No.
Last question of the night. Do you guys think it's weird? Let's say
it's so weird.
In the future, you're getting married to somebody, okay? Is it weird if they would want a bachelor or bachelorette party? Okay, wait.
In Vegas?
Oh wait, they're going out for like a girls' night?
Girls' night. Last
Nah,
night.
fuck
Imagine Miami.
that. Nah, fuck that.
Last night she
Oh,
says,
hell no.
I'm going to Miami for my bachelorette party, like with all my girls.
Yeah, if
We got Miami at home.
he's not yours, if he's going to Miami.
She's not yours. She's going to
Yeah.
That's a
Honestly,
fact.
like I don't know why girls don't do like spa night for bachelorette night.
Their bachelorette night, you know what they want to do. That's why.
I've never thought of like, oh, I want to go to a strip club on my bachelorette party. I don't know. That thought has just like never crossed my mind.
That's why I'm saying. Like
Is it
nowadays, like a bachelor.
fuck that.
I'm going to bachelorette party, but if you want to go to Vegas or Miami,
if you're doing like a girls trip to like Vegas, you know what I find like kind of suspicious sometimes?
raise the mic up a little bit too. Just one. Yeah, go ahead.
Like girls that go on like girls trips when they're like all booed up.
Explain a little bit better.
It's like, I guess like this is me being
No, you're not insecure.
not
No,
insecure,
no,
but
no,
like
no.
not trusting guys sometimes too, because it's like I think about like guys say like, oh, we're doing a bro trip to Vegas. You know, in your head as a girlfriend, you're like, is he really just doing a bro trip in Vegas?
Valid.
Do you know what I'm saying? And it's like, so for girls, like what I think the same thing. Like, why would you go out? Right? Because like, why else do you go clubbing besides to look hot in front of strangers? So it's like, if it's all just like girls that, and like sometimes girls and guys do this, they both validate like behavior that is like cheating sometimes. I don't know if that's making
Okay.
sense
No,
to
no,
anybody.
What do you you're trying to get at the fact that like you just don't know why girls who are booed up go on girls trips with their homegirls. Is that what you're trying to
I mean, I get it. Obviously, I get it. Like it's fine, but like, why do they go out to like strip clubs? Why do they go out to like?
Got it.
You
Like
know?
they like got it. Even if they're like homegirls want to go, you could like stay in. Is that what you're trying to say?
I don't know. Or think of something that's less like,
Clubbing.
I don't know.
Stay at home.
Not stay at home, but
Cuddle, watch Netflix.
because like as a girl, like if your boyfriend was like, I'm going to the club with the bros. Like, what is your thought? Like, oh, is he really just gonna go to the club with the bros? And like, what happens if something happens?
Are you trying to say that if you had a man's and he wanted to go to the club with his boys without you, you're saying that's sus? Is that what you're saying?
Or you're talking about trip wise.
Clubbing? Going
Like
out to the club's
clubbing or
different.
like trips like to like Vegas or Miami.
Are you thinking though that like your man's wants to do something? Is that what you're saying?
Maybe,
Okay.
you know, you never know. Like as much as I trust him, there is like that part of me that
Always.
always
I feel
is
like that should
always
be
doubting.
in, like
If
it
you
would
like
be weird if
somebody-
you don't. It'd be
you
weird
like
if you don't
somebody,
think.
you
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
Yes,
gonna
I was
say?
gonna say, but I think it's different for girls though.
What do you mean?
But like, is it the model? Because I know girls, I've personally experienced like girls that have boyfriends that fully cheat on them
Oh,
in
yeah.
front of me, like when we go out.
That's what made me think.
And so that's why I'm like, why do like, and you know, it's like, yes, I validated their behavior by like never calling them out for it, or I like just let them do it or never like talk to them about it, and that is my fault, I guess. But like, I've seen it happen so much.
Yeah.
I think it's because I've seen more guys cheat on or like do sus shit when they have a girl than like girls do sus shit when they have a man.
A man.
I've seen more girls do such shit.
Really?
Yeah.
For me,
Same.
it's like
I've
it's
seen-
like
yeah,
50-50 almost.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
I think that's what when I saw it firsthand, I was like, yo, like honestly, I don't know what the fuck I could do to like actually change my mindset on a
Like,
girl.
are you kidding me? As an RA, the past 2 years, like living in the dorms, the amount of people I know that have long distance boyfriend girlfriends that are bringing different people home, I'm like, holy
That's
shit.
wild.
Long distance,
bro.
especially, you can't trust them.
Yeah, I don't think I could do long
That's
distance.
wild.
Yeah.
But I hate to say it, but I'm on Sage's wavelength of like I've seen, especially like at clubs and stuff like that, like
It's be wild.
it's wild and
Some girls I just be straight up to like oh, I have a boyfriend, but we can dance.
Yeah.
fuck
Really?
does that
Yeah.
mean?
I've been hit with like somebody telling me like, oh yo, she got a girlfriend, and then she's like talking to me like
Putting it down. Like it's not really a big thing.
flirting and everything. And
Yeah,
I'm like,
I've heard a girl literally say like, "Oh, we can just dance because I have a boyfriend, but I won't do anything else with you."
Yeah.
crazy.
I was
That's
like,
wild.
"Girl."
Crazy.
Wild.
It is crazy. Yeah. Nah, ain't no
Yeah.
saints on either side. Ain't no saints on either side.
On either side, yeah. But
Yeah.
it's crazy that you guys are like opposite of me because I never seen a girl like do such
You
shit.
know why? Because you don't come out with us. You don't come out with us during the demon times. Like you do not come out with us during like our V-Lone like
Also,
hunting.
like that, I mostly saw in my freshman year of college when I was living on campus. It's
it most definitely has to do with colleges too.
college experience, yeah.
Can I say something? I feel like though, like girls usually when they say like, oh, like girls' night to the club or like girls' trip or something, they really just mean that. Like they're just trying to have fun with their friends. Because I'm one of them. It's like sometimes I do want to go like just girls, you know, to the club or something. But it's not because I'm going there to cheat. But like for me, maybe it's because I've been hurt so many times and like I don't trust men. But like when men are like, oh yeah, it's bros' night, that's why we're going to the club, I do feel some type of way about that.
If I know that your homegirl cheats, and I know that for a fact, and you say, hey, we're gonna have a girls' night, and be like, you know what, like.
You're gonna say nah, you can't go.
I'm gonna say I'm not gonna say nah, but I'm gonna be like, if you want to go out and do that, all right. But the people that I hang around is like, what I think of you.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say nah, because who am I to tell you can't go out? You know what I mean? But I think it goes both ways.
It does
if I
go
hang out
both
with
ways.
a sus group of friends,
For sure, for
obviously
sure.
my girlfriend's gonna be suspicious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you hang out with the sus group of friends that like provokes or is provoke the right word?
Provoke is like.
What do you call it when you aid in something? It's called when you
Influence, like
No, 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 no,
persuade.
When you
no.
When you just let it happen.
Okay.
When you allow,
there's
just
the
say
word.
when you
No,
allow,
there's the
when
word.
you
There's
allow.
everyone shut up. Everyone shut up.
I used it earlier.
Approve of cheating? No, it's people that are fuck. What's the word?
I know.
Complacent.
That's not the word.
Chill with cheating.
No, it's not support. That's support cheating. It's people that are. Fuck. Go.
Validating?
It's gonna bother me.
Validating.
Validating. That validated. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna
Okay.
pee. I don't know why.
Winston
Oh,
moment.
you just
Winston
pushed
Yeah.
P,
moment.
dog.
Go.
I just
Go.
totally threw up this, bro. I don't know what that means. That's
Go,
pushing
go.
P.
Go.
That could be a gang, bro. That's like Philadelphia or something.
I beg you
Oh
just to
my
say.
God.
So, okay. Damn, what was I gonna say?
The thing about
Girls that validate. Girls that validate.
Validate
Hanging around friends that
cheating.
validate.
Yeah, so shut up. Damn. Okay, so I think it goes both ways where if like the girl's friends, I almost said provoke again. What was the word?
validate.
Validate that behavior and they act in that behavior and you know it, you're obviously gonna be sus. And likewise the other way around. If my boys be doing that shit and I'm going out with the club, I'm the only one single or only one like hooked or what the fuck? I can't talk right now. Only one dating somebody and the rest of them are single. They're gonna feel sus.
Yeah, for sure.
It's gonna go both ways at the end of the day.
Yeah. 'Cause
I wouldn't necessarily put that on one certain gender. Or anything.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure, for
I've
sure.
been in that position too, where guys where I didn't like their friends, like I was less trusting of him.
Exactly.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because like, if you have shady friends that like do shady shit, I'm like, when you spend time with them, like what are you actually doing?
Agreed.
Or are you lying to me that you're spending time with them because you know that they'll like cover your back for it? Do you know what I'm saying?
I can 100% agree with that.
Yeah.
So I have a question though. If your man's wanted to go to the club with his friends and you were cool with his, you don't really know his friends. Would you ever bring that up to him? Like, no, you can't go, or that makes me feel uncomfortable. Because it sounds like just a guy's night. I'm going to go
It
with my
depends
friends.
on like how long I've known him.
I would bring it up.
You wouldn't want your man's going to the club with his friends.
Hell no.
Even
Who
though,
would?
like, what if you knew his friends were cool?
Nah, because these no, you guys, these I'm telling you, I had so much experience with this. Like these men will like be cool with you and like pretend they're cool with you and like be hella friendly with you and like be super nice to you, but no,
Mario.
they will vouch for their cheating ass friend. Like
you
always.
be picking the shittiest men though. Like I am so sorry, but you be scraping the bottom of the barrel sometimes.
Yeah.
Like you be going after dudes that were created by Lucifer himself, and like, and then you
My buddy
leave
Eric
all
had a
this-
friend named Lucifer once.
Lucifer.
Like I am sorry to tell you, Mija, but like I'm sorry, but like dudes that you come around, they haven't been dudes that I'm like, yeah, I want to be like that guy.
Do y'all think I be looking for these men? They just find me somehow.
But you accept it though.
They find you, and then you're like hell yeah, like
No, no.
yeah, I want that.
Regardless, you're with them every day.
Regardless, you say yes.
I accept them until they show me I can't. But it's like, and then at that
How many times I gotta show you that though?
Tell you, old man.
How many times they gotta show you that though?
Can I play?
Perfect with the
Can I play
jumpsuits
devil's
right here.
advocate?
Go ahead.
So
Whoa.
What is that?
7 days, you have 7 days. Sorry, go devil's advocate.
Guys,
You're
but
playing
like
the
honestly,
opposite side.
before Christine says, I really think like there's like a sign on my forehead that says like "fuck boys, come fuck me over" or something. Like,
Pause of so many words that threw me off. I'm sorry. Anyways, though.
yeah, because what the fuck? Why am I attracting these fucking shitty ass men? Like, no, I've been telling the universe, please just get me a good guy. No,
I think. Can I ask you like a
Yes.
real question?
Christine,
Yes.
don't forget your thought.
Okay, you
question.
can leave this
Yeah.
out. I leave this out for sure.
Okay, I'll leave it out.
Mado, I want to give you some advice too because I feel bad for you, girl.
really? Okay,
Yeah.
explain to me why. Have you
No,
guys been
no.
talking about me or something?
No, but we know like you're past.
These are my own thoughts.
Actually, I talk to them about you all the time when you're not around.
We're cutting this part out.
Let's talk about it afterwards. If it's gonna be long, let's talk about it after. Can she give advice or do you want her to like?
No, can I play devil's advocate?
Yes, you can play
I won't
devil's
give her
advocate. Go
advice.
ahead.
Okay. So, Madi, you said you wouldn't want your man to go out with his guy friends because you don't trust him, right?
I wouldn't want it, but like I don't think I'd get to that point where I'm like, you can't, you know? Like I would never be like, you can't, because I'm still gonna go out with my girls, right? But it's like,
But it's like so if your guy said, "Oh, I don't want you to go out with your girlfriends," or "I don't want you guys going to the club," like how would that make you feel?
I would be like, valid. That's kind of valid. That's kind of valid because low-key, I wouldn't want you going out.
So you're
to the
just
club
never
with your
gonna
guy
go
friends.
to any clubs,
No, but-
parties. You can't go to clubs anymore. That's basically what you're saying. I can't go to clubs
No,
anymore.
like I said, I wouldn't. I would just be like, honestly, I don't like it that you're going to the club, but like I'm letting you go. But it's also because of my trust issues, okay? And usually I don't get to that point unless you like show me I need to act like that.
So off the bat, if we started,
Right?
Off
It's
the
like-
bat, if we started dating, and I was like, I'm gonna go to the club with the boys.
Then that's fine. It's like usually like you do something that breaks my
Got it.
trust, and then from then on I'm like, bro,
Totally fine.
yes.
Totally fine.
I feel like after that break of trust, you shouldn't be with them anymore, though.
And you're right.
Yeah.
Because then you're just gonna be worried about it all the
You're
time.
worried about it too much. It's too much. It's too much burden on your shoulders to be with them than to not be with them.
Most definitely.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah, that was you playing devil's advocate, right?
Yeah.
Back to the original question.
I think at the end of the day, I wouldn't tell him you can't go.
Well, yeah, it's not your place. You can't.
You are who are.
Yeah.
You're your own person, and if you want to risk somebody that's actually really good for you, then go ahead and do that.
So the people who do say that don't go to the club, chill out, bro.
Yeah.
Very true. I think it's a lot better. I think it's a lot better to leave somebody that you don't trust than tell them you can't go to the club because I don't trust you. That's so stupid.
Yeah, don't put yourself in that situation.
Just at me.
Exactly. Yeah, I know. I look at you right now. Like,
Yeah,
I'm just
fucking
saying.
at
I'm
me.
just saying because it's just extra stress, and now you're stressing because
We also don't like to see you like that. You know what I mean? We don't like to
Yeah.
see you in that state of mind where you're like stressing out or like thinking about something too much where you don't really have to.
you're putting unnecessary stress.
Because I don't. Yeah.
Unnecessary stress.
Yeah.
That's all it is. I don't believe in unnecessary stress.
What's that?
And a lot of people I feel like can't recognize unnecessary stress when it comes knocking on their door, when it comes fucking at you with the whole ass bazooka.
Well, yeah, especially if it's the person that you like and have feelings for. Yeah, that's always
It's
the
hard to
hardest.
give that up when it's like that.
Which Nick wouldn't know about.
Yeah, it's easier said than done, man.
You know, Christine, I could lights out for you anytime I wanted to. I could kill you. I told Marty this. And I was
Try
like,
me, Nick.
Actually, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know.
Wait, you're already in jail though.
Christine will put up a fight. I'm not gonna lie. I might die if I.
Oh, yeah,
tried
you're
to kill
definitely
Christine.
dying.
You saw what she
Anyways,
got arrested for.
guys, we can go ahead and wrap this motherfucking podcast up. What we thinking?
Yep.
Yes, let's do it, my inmates.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, this has been Suburb Talks. I am your host, Nick Rehetta.
I'm Maru.
Devontae.
Christine.
Sage.
Remember, guys, like, subscribe. Add us on Snapchat, Nick_Grajeda. Join the Discord, link in bio. Drop some questions, talk to us about anything. Remember, guys, if you guys see Nectar in your liquor stores, check them the fuck out.
Give this John a try.
Christine doesn't even drink alcohol. Christine, how do you like it?
I like it. It's very smooth. It kind of is like soju, but bubbly.
Like hard seltzer version.
Yeah, it's bubbly.
It's good. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Anyways, though, guys,
It's like
take
salt.
care. It's like what?
Salty.
It's hard seltzer, but why does it have that soft taste?
Oh, soft.
Yeah,
It does
it
taste
does taste soft.
It's
Yeah.
like-
Don't have that burn at the end, huh?
yeah, it's
Yeah.
very.
That's why it says kind of like
smooth.
soju. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, though, guys, we'll catch you on the next motherfucking segment. Salud, my people. Salud.
Cheers, mate.
To another great podcast.
Oh.
Oh, do my legs hurt so much.
Okay, can I actually talk to you guys though about something?